Buenas noches, everyone. Good evening. This is the live market observation, Thursday, December 16th, volume 48. I believe that at this point, well, let me see before I even say that. Let me just actually see what it is. But this is interesting. I'm just noticing this. So we have almost 60 coffee and charts and almost 50 live market observations. Power packed. Every last one of them. And this does not include the Brooklyn Moses podcast, which is a whole nother thing. As you guys make your way on, be sure to like and share the video. If you're tuning in from Facebook, be sure to like and share. Follow the TeamAlliance page. And then turn on the little bell. There's a bell that you can turn on when you follow the page. If you're tuned in from YouTube, be sure to like and share the video and then subscribe to the channel. Also turn on your bell notifications. And if you're tuning in from Twitter, like and share the video and then be sure to retweet on your timeline. All right, very important that you do these things. If you're not already a member of the public TeamAlliance Facebook group, be sure to join the group. It will ensure that you receive notifications whenever I go live. All right. Okie dokie. All right. So, this is going to be a good observation this evening. Doing a lot of thinking as of late for things that I kind of want to try out next year. I'm gonna try a few things out, a different format, a different way of going about doing the same thing that I do all the time. Try a couple of things out, see how it works out. For tonight, what I'm going to do is some exams. Gonna do some exams. So what I'll be doing is asking you guys a question, and it's actually going to be market related. So I'll ask some type of market question, and I want you guys to respond accordingly. All right? Respond accordingly. It's going to be good. This is going to be good. So right now I'm observing the markets. I can turn this timer off. I don't need that right now. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Wow, sorry about that. And this is what I meant to do. Let me see something. Okay, quick exam. Right here where the market is on this candle, is the market going to stay in this box? Right now, the market is at 1.3 228. My question is, will it stay below 1.3223? Yeah, 1.3. Well, actually 1.323. So question is, will it stay below 1.323? And that means that where you see the close, it has to end at 1.323 or less. That was the question. And I kind of asked it a little late, and y'all already see what the answer is. So I guess we'll wait for the next one. But in any case, this is the candle right here that I was asking about. Question was it going to stay below the line, basically staying inside of this box? And the result is, yes, it stayed inside the box. So on the next exam that I do, I will try to do the question sooner so that I can get a faster response from you guys before you'll see the outcome and then start saying, oh, yeah, it's going to stay below. All right. Very good insight. Excellent insight. Antonio, you had asked this the other day, and I told you to watch 301 100 times and then ask this same question again. So how many times have you watched it so far? You said every day since Sunday. So today being Thursday, I'm assuming that's what, about 5 times? Hopefully more, but I'm assuming 5. But let me know exactly how many times you watched it. And yeah, my response to that question is, yeah. So you watched it 5 times, so you got 95 more views. After 95 more views, then you can ask me that question again. And I'm not, it sounds like, oh snap, like wow, really? I got to watch it that many times? But I do this for a reason. I'm not doing that just to, poke at you. Anyone asking me that question that's new, I would tell them the same thing. And there's a reason for it. And I want you to be able to tell me why I told you to do it when the time comes. But for now, you're not ready to trade. You're not mentally prepared, and you don't have enough understanding yet of the process that we use, and you don't know how to deal with the market yet. And I don't need to really know much information about you to know that that's the case. Like I already know that that's the case. Everything I'm saying is true. So I want you to follow my direction and guidance, because you are going to really appreciate it. And he agrees. Very good. You're already on the right track. You are already on the right track, and we're going to keep you on track. Okay, so, and I mean, just to put this all into perspective, the whole 301 thing. I mean, I've watched 301 6,000 times. So when you guys are like, oh man, that's a lot, 100, damn, that's a lot of views. Well, I personally don't stop watching 301. I watch it every day, multiple times. And I've been doing that since I created it. And I always do this. I always ask when it was made. I forgot when it was made. It seemed like it was made in March. Maybe almost 2 years ago. I forgot. But whenever it was made. Yeah, I've watched 301 personally more than 6,000 times. So when you tell me, oh, I watched it 10 times, that's great. Keep watching it. And you got to understand that there's a reason for doing the repetition. It's just like working out. The reps. That's how you develop in your workout. The repetitions. It's not about going into the gym and lifting 300 pounds. Go into the gym and just lift the bar 300 times. Hold on. Listen. See, you trying to lift 300 pounds when you really need to lift lighter weight more times. And that will give you a better workout, and it will be within what your capability is. You go in the gym, messing around trying to lift 300 pounds, and then you pull something that could permanently damage you. You see what I'm saying? So that's the equivalent of what people try to do when they trade. As soon as you try to trade, that's the equivalent of you going into the gym trying to bench 300 pounds when you can't bench 150 pounds. So what you trying to bench 300 for now? You're not ready for 300. You're not ready for 150. You might be barely ready for 100. Maybe you got to start with 80. You understand what I'm saying? Your muscles are not used to lifting. You just started working out. So what do? You go in with lightweight. And what you do is you do the reps with the lighter weight. See? So now what this does is it starts to break down your muscles a little at a time so that the muscles rebuild, and then you can increase the weight gradually over time. See how that works? So it's the same principle with what we do here. No different. No different. There you go. That muscle memory. There it is. And this is good advice. And this is for everyone. When you guys first come into training, don't rush the process. So you got to remember that the market ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. So there's no rush to, to do anything because the market, I'm going to miss it. No. The market is available every single day. It's open. On this platform, it's up and running 23 hours out the day. It closes for 1 hour and then it reopens. Does that from Monday to Thursday. Then on Sunday evening, it's open from 6 p.m. until, and then on Friday afternoon, it closes at 4 o'clock. All that time, market's open. And the market is doing what it does. So throughout our process of training, what we're doing is learning about what the market does. Just like if I say to you behavior, in your mind, you're like, well, there's a lot of different behaviors. Exactly. And the behavior to recognize is the behavior that coincides with the result that we want. What result you looking for? You see? So the outcome that we want is the one that leads to a winning trade. We don't want any other outcome. Therefore, we need to be in alignment at all times with the behavior of the market, with the environment that is present in the market. We need to be aware of these things. So, you go from just beginning to understand what environment even is. Most people don't even know what these terms mean. When I say environment or I say behavior, they don't even know what I'm talking about. What do you mean environment? Yeah, the market has environment. The environment is the speed of the movement. Market also has behavior. The way the market moves, the way the price moves. So you have how fast or slow it's moving, and then how it's moving. Is it reversing? Is it reversing in 1 or 2 moves? Is it reversing in 3 moves? See? So I'm just throwing out different examples of different types of behavior that the market shows. Just like when I say reversal, the market can reverse 2 or 3 times in the same candle, or it could reverse once, or it could not reverse at all. It may just pull back and then continue. That's a different type of behavior. See? So you're learning how to navigate the terminology, how to understand what these things mean, and then you're navigating the market itself. And that's why this is a skill set that you learn, because it takes you time to acquire each component for the skill. See, there's components that make up the skill set. Understanding the market, of course, is one of the main ones, but the one that even is before that is mindset. Mindset is super important. I give you an example of mindset. The fact that I told Antonio just now that he need, when he watches 301 100 times to come back and re-ask the question, that's mindset. Because your response to that is everything. See, some people will be like, I ain't watching that shit 100 times. What are you talking about? See, they're saying that in their head. They ain't gonna say it to me out loud, of course, but in their head, they're saying that. They're like, I ain't watching that shit 100 times. I'm trying to trade now. I want to trade. And what they're doing is they're setting themselves up to fail, because that's how everyone who is not winning thinks. See? So you right there falling right into the herd mentality, because that's how everybody else thinks. I want to make money now. I need a strategy for now, Mark. I don't have time to be watching that shit for 100 times. I don't have time for that. Okay. See? So again, like I said, mindset, the way you respond to that is everything. And that really lays out the path that you're going to take. See, because the people that don't listen to me and that don't follow my guidance, you won't see them around for long. They'll be gone. They're going to leave. They're going to be out of here. And it's so crazy, because when you think about that, it's like, wow, you mean to tell me that you ran into this and then you end up leaving? You see? Like, you see how crazy that sounds? Because look at what this is. Look at what this is. We talk about it all the time. NADEX, binaries, the simplicity of the binary itself. Learning how to understand the market so that you know the outcome of movement in the market and win trades. Knowing how to align the trade with the market, not the other way around. See? You're not trying to align the market with the trade. We don't care about the trade until the market is in alignment with what we know produces the outcome that we're looking for. We know stability produces the outcome of the movement. Stability just simply means you know the outcome of the current movement based on what the market's already doing. That's stability. See? So now, when you take that information and you apply it, you're able to anticipate the outcome of the trade, because you waited for the market to tell you the outcome of its movement. See, you waited. This is where mindset comes in again. What part of mindset is that? Patience. Wait. See? So if you're rushing to trade, you ain't waiting for nothing. You want to trade, and what ends up happening is you end up trading just for the purpose of trading, and now you're flipping the coin and guessing and hoping that you win. And the worst thing that happens to you is you actually win some trades because you don't even know why you won trades. Worst thing that can happen to you. Worst thing that can happen to you is you don't listen to me, and then you go to try to trade by yourself and then win some trades. That's the worst thing ever, because it's going to give you a false sense of winning. You don't really know why you won those trades. And when you lose, you ain't going to know why you lost either. You see? Whereas the process we use totally removes losing from our vocabulary altogether. Losing means you don't understand the market. Losing means you don't understand the outcome of market movement. Whoa. So you lost before you took a trade. Whoa. Listen to what I just said. If you don't understand the market at all, before you even took a trade, you lost. Even if you won the trade, you already lost. Because what's going to happen is when you do win a trade, you're going to repeat the same thing that you did with the trade. You're looking for the trade. You're not understanding why the trade actually won. See how that goes? Can you keep doing that? No, you cannot. Eventually you lose. That's why I said the worst thing that can happen is you win some first. You go on your little 5-0, 6-0. Oh, I'm 6-0. See? Crazy. Yeah, and this is, I understand that this is a part of our nature as human beings. We kind of want things to happen fast, but fast is slow. If you really want it to happen fast, you need to slow everything down. Powerful shit. Listen, I know what I'm talking about. Whether people want to listen to me or do what I tell them to do or not, I know what I'm talking about. Fast is slow. And the thing about it is that when you try to go fast, you slow down anyway. But if you go slow, it goes faster. Ain't that crazy? But that's what it is. Yep. When you understand the market, it's like being the casino. See? It's like being the casino, not even going to the casino. When you understand the market, you're not a player anymore. When you understand the market, you become the game. That's a good analogy to use to remember, so that you remember what it is that you're doing here. You're not here to learn how to play the game. You're here to learn how to become the game. And what happens is when you become the game, you already know the outcome. So if you already know the outcome, then you select the outcome you want. What outcome do you want? I want to win. Okay, here you go. Just do this. Just wait for this. Every time that this happens, that's a win. So wait for that only. Don't do nothing else. See how that goes? It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy, man. All right, quick exam. Quick exam. This candle right here, is this candle going to stay in the box or is it going to go above the box? Right here where we are right now. This. Is this going to go above the box and end there when this clock runs out, or is it going to stay inside of the box? Right now, it's currently 1 micropip above. Is that 1.1? Well, actually, it's 2 micropips above now. It's at 5.2. Now it's at 5.1. Is it going to stay above, or is it going to come back into the box? Let me see if some of y'all answered fast. Y'all ain't answering at all. What y'all doing? Sleep? It must be sleeping. But anyway, so let's see where it ended. Came back in the box. Came back into the box. Sure did. Oh, some of y'all got caught, huh? Ray said above. Carrie said above. David said above. And Fitz said in the box. So, remember, I don't do the exam to test you as far as if you're going to be right or not. I just want to see what you say. That's the purpose of it. And bro, you ready for the next one, huh? David said he tripping. Carry reversal energy. Uh-huh. Yeah, you did have some reversal energy there. What's funny is that you don't have a lot of reversal energy, actually. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it because I think that this will be very informative. Let's talk about this. If you look at the activity, I want you to see what happened before this candle. What took place before this candle? You had the activity inside of the box. That's what happened. So you had a movement that came up here to 247. You had movement that hit that went as low as 236. And then on the next one, this one came up to 245. And then this one went above the strike, but it came back into the box and ended at 248. So if you look at that, you understand better why it came back into the box. Because one, there's lack of momentum, and you need momentum to be present in order to stabilize the movement. Whoa, 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 whoa. How many times have y'all heard? Well, recently, y'all have been probably hearing me say that more often. Momentum stabilizes movement when you have enough of it. So if you don't have any of it, the existing energy that's there will be what's there. You did have reversal energy present, but you also had activity in an area at the same time. Where was the activity concentrated? In the box. So this is not intended for you to make a prediction like, oh yeah, well, I predict it's going to stay inside the box. You're not predicting. What you're doing here through this exercise, you're understanding why it did. Why did it come back in the box? Well, there was not enough momentum present to stabilize the movement going up. Think about what I'm saying. Momentum creates stability. So if in the current environment, which is a slow one, you don't have stable movement because you have reversal energy, then what you're looking at is what the activity of the movement is doing as far as the area that it's in. That's what you're seeing in the box. So now when this movement comes back into the box after attempting to go out but not having momentum, What else can it do if it don't have momentum? It could do what it was already doing, which is what? Have reversal energy. So reverse it does. Comes right back into the box. Does this make sense? So you see what you're doing? You're understanding why. So now if I asked you, well, why you think that it stayed in the box? What I just explained is the reason why. There was no momentum. Momentum stabilizes the movement. So if there's a lack of momentum, makes sense that it would come back. Why? Because reversal energy was already there. You see what we're doing here? See, we're looking at what's already present. The market does what it's doing already. Makes a lot of sense, don't it? And see, now the coin flip is when you try to trade it. That's the coin flip. The coin flip is when you try to trade it. What I just broke down actually helps you understand the behavior of the market, which has nothing to do with the trade. It just helps you to make sense out of the movement that you see. Because you're looking, you're like, well, why did it do that? Why did it come back in the box? See, that's a good question. That is the question. Why did it come back in the box? See, there's many times where that movement would have just went out the box and stayed out there. But what did you not have present? Momentum. And you also didn't have stability present. So what was present? Reversal energy. Man, oh man. It's good stuff. This is good stuff, man. Yeah, because it helps. See, this helps you understand moves. It's like when you start to recognize what movement does and what it means in the market, you gain clarity on outcome. You start understanding why. You also begin to understand what it will do because of what it's already doing. Listen. Well, Mark, how'd you know it was going to do that? Well, it was already doing it. See, now the issue with the majority of people is that they don't know that. They don't know what the market was already doing. So how are they going to know what it's going to do? How will they be able to answer why it did what it did? Like, they can't make sense out of anything. But we can. We get it. See, we understand. And because we understand, we can always be positioned to trade profitably. Because the only time we'll ever be in a trade is when we already know the outcome of the market's movement. In other words, we already know what the market's doing. So the market continues to do what it's already doing, and then a trade happens to set up for us at the same time. That's the trade that we should be in, because we already know what the market's doing, and we know that it is going to continue to do what it's doing already. Reason folks be losing is because they don't know what the market's doing. They're just hoping and wishing the trade wins. All right. All right. And then people don't want to listen to me. You want to go off on your own and then start trading by yourself. All right. Yes, always. Right. When you can answer why, then you will be better prepared for the next time that you observe the market. Absolutely. Absolutely. Each observation elevates. Every time that you look at the market, you're looking at it with a new set of eyes because you've elevated from the last time that you watched it. Just because you choose to observe. Well, Mark, I don't know. How am I supposed to gain all of this skill that you're talking about? You have to. First of all, you need to stop trading. You trade too much. You just want to trade all day. You all day looking for trades. Oh, I didn't see any trades today. I didn't see any setups today. Nothing met parameters. Well, we're not looking for parameters. We follow parameters when the time is right. We're not looking for it. Oh, let me see if this. Let me see if this is gonna give me the 5+1. That's not what we're doing. We apply the process. First part of the process is recognizing that the market is stable. Mm-hmm. Fit. We never have to guess when the market is guiding us. My last loss was from me wanting the market to do something. It's not. Don't overthink it. Just train. Come on now. Come on. That's it. That's it. Oh, let me see. Let me see if another example come up. Let me see some. And I think I have something real good for next year that I'm gonna try. I know I said that in the beginning of the live stream, but I think that this is gonna be good. Something different. Something a little different. I'm gonna switch it up. Yep, I'm gonna switch it up. And what's funny is that I'm saying I'm gonna switch it up, but it's gonna be the same shit we do already though. Like it never changes. So you have to understand that even if you were to do things randomly, what I mean is literally when you have this skill set, you can just get on a chart and do random stuff that's random to everybody else. But just simply applying your understanding of the market is not random to you. It makes perfect sense to you. And it produces the same outcome. But it looked random as hell to everybody else. This is what happens when you elevate in your understanding of the market because you're in tune and you're in alignment with the market. You're seeing the market. Most people don't see the market at all. They look for trades. Oh, this looks like a trade setting up. They get excited about a trade. I get excited when I see behavior that I recognize. Whoa, that's what excites me. Whether trade setup or not. You don't understand how good it feels to know that you knew the outcome before it happened. You realize how good that feels? You could just look at the market and be like, yep, it's gonna do this. Not because you're predicting, but because you're seeing. Crazy. Crazy. Oh, excuse me. All right, I'll give y'all the easy one. This right where the market is here. This candle gonna stay in the box, or is it gonna shoot up and go outside the box? Is it gonna stay in, or is it gonna shoot up? And you see how it's moving. It's getting close. It's getting close to the line. It's moving towards the line. But my question is it going to stay in the box or is it going to shoot up and go out the box? Which one? And let's see where it is now. It's at 4.7. It's at 4.8 with 10 seconds. 5 seconds. You'll see where it ended. Let me see what y'all said. I see y'all sound different now, huh? Stay with me. Stay with me. It says stay in the box, huh? Okay. Okay. Now, here's where it gets good. Why did it stay in the box? Tell me why. Tell me why. Come on, y'all. Woo. Hold up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Woo. You're starting to get it, huh? You're starting to get it. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. And yeah, this also has something to do with it. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Very good, Bilal. Bilal and David, y'all on the same page. He said it confined itself to horizontal movement. Woo! So listen, a few things played a part. Few things. What you guys are saying about the momentum not being there, bingo. Absolutely. Something else that happened. Something else. Because momentum's not there, what did the market do? What did it create? What did it create? Here, let me get my sound effects. What did it create? What did it create? I like that, huh? Yeah, I like that. Ooh, look at this. Woo! Man, y'all got a good teacher, huh? Shit. Man, oh man. Created a barrier, man. Created a barrier. Yes, it did. Yep. Boom, 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 boom. Alicia, what's good? Boom, 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 boom. Next exam. Oh wait, did I miss it? No, I miss it. Is this gonna stay in the box? This one. Is this gonna stay in the box? Is this going to stay in the box? Put the arrow over it so y'all know what I'm talking about. Is this going to stay in the box? 15 seconds. 245. 3, 2, 1. It ends at 244. Did it stay in the box? Yes, it did. What y'all was saying? Let me see what y'all said. Rose said no. Okay. Ro, why'd you say no? Everybody else was in agreement with the yep. Everybody's in agreement. Oh, okay, got you. So Rose said thought that the little burst was going to take off. All right, cool. Fair enough. And understand, there are times where you do have a position change and the market relocates completely. But what this is showing through this exercise is that the importance of that last minute. Now you guys, start to understand why I emphasize the moments leading up to and ultimately that will end up being in the last minute. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Take a guess. Said because it started a lower price than where the previous candle closed. So I'm gonna say something that is going to help you guys also understand how powerful what we do really is. Looking forward to seeing you back, Alicia. Been doing film work. You gotta tell me about that. Film work. That sounds very interesting. Um, what was I about to say? I forgot what I was just about to say. I hate when I do that. Damn. Um, I know what I was gonna say. What we do is interact with the market movement. And because we do that, everything is up to the minute. So when you look left and you look behind you, you're seeing what has happened. When you're looking at the current, you're seeing what is happening. So when you look at the current, you want to look at what's closest to the current to get the best indication of what the market is doing. Closest to the current. Now, it's where a lot of people will go wrong because what they'll do is instead of looking at the closest, they'll go back too far and then they'll use the old information to try to forecast the new information. But we don't do that. We never forecast, we observe. So just think of observation as looking. It's like we're looking at what it's doing now. The key to observation is understanding what you see. That's the key. Here, I got another one for y'all. Is this going to stay in the box on this current candle? This right here. Is this going to stay in the box? Yes or no? Is it going to stay in or is it going to shoot down? and come out the box. It's gonna shoot down. 20 seconds left, and we sitting at 3.5. Now we at 3.6. Is it going to stay in the box or is it going to shoot down? Ro was on it this time. He said it's staying. Mo says it's going to be in there. Ray Young, yes. Maui Jeff, yes. Yep, it's going to stay in that box. For sure. This was actually MRMH right here. That's RCB all day. This was RCB. Just for the record. Yep. Surely was. That's RCB. So again, you know, what we're doing is we're looking. So when you look, you see, but vision is understanding what you see. So it's like when you have your vision, you see something and then you identify what it is that you're looking at. That's the key to it. That's the key to what we do. Versus remembering what we saw before. That's, you know what? That's probably the best way to explain it. Think about it like that. There's a difference between remembering what you saw and then understanding what you're looking at. See, when you look, it's now. I'm looking now. I see it now and I understand what I'm looking at. That's different than me remembering what I saw. You see? Because when I go into memory, it's old. It happened already. So if I try to go back in my memory and then use pieces of my memory to forecast what's going to happen instead of just looking at what is happening. You see? Yeah, like I'm trying to explain the difference, and it's very intricate, but it makes sense. There's a difference. And even though it doesn't seem like there's a difference, there's a difference. You know, the untrained person will be like, well, nah, they're the same thing. No, they're not. When you look, you're looking now. So your observation is based on what you see now. But if you're looking, it means that you've been looking the whole time. So you saw in real time. And as you look and you see, you don't have to remember because you saw it. Like you don't have to go back in your memory. You just saw it. That's probably the best way that I could explain it. And it still might be kind of confusing, but J. Carter said she walked off. Oh, man. Yeah, this is pretty good stuff, though. This is pretty good stuff. Yep. So, I mean, and just think about what I'm saying. Just think about. All right, let me see if I can show you something. I'm kind of want the market to switch up and do something different so we can explore something that's not as easy to see. Kind of want the market to show me something that's a little more challenging. Like I would use this, but y'all are all gonna say stay in the box. So I don't even want to use that. I want something more challenging. All right, so I'll wait for the next binary. I'll wait for the next one. Something else that you also begin to understand about movement is that direction is secondary to environment and behavior. This is another thing people don't understand. People look at the market like up or down, red, blue, right? Or it's all red, everything's down. Or it's all blue or green. It's all green. Everything's moving up. That's not a good way to look at the market at all, because it does nothing to explain the behavior. The question is how. So when you say it's up, what that mean? Up can just be a temporary move within a short period of time, and then it can go down. So up or down didn't explain what the market did. How do you explain what the market did? You got to use behavior. You got to use environment. Well, how much speed was in the market? Was there momentum? Y'all see where I'm going? So you see how the stuff I teach you teaches you how to really understand the market. When you just look at the market in terms of direction, you're saying, "Oh, I think it's going to go down because I see red candles." Doesn't explain a lot of shit. Let's explore. Show you what I'm talking about. I mean, just in here, look, you got a red candle here. Just follow where my mouse is. You got a red candle here, and then you got a blue candle here, the same size. This candle is about the same size as this one. One's red, one's blue. What does that help you to understand about what the market was doing? Oh, well, it was down and then it was up. It doesn't help you understand anything. Keep going. Here's a red one. Here's a blue one. Same thing. This one is, kind of big. This one is a little bigger. But this one's down. This one's up. Mind you, the next candle. What is that helping you to know? What information are you getting from that? So if you're thinking in terms of, well, my trade is going to be buy or sell, yeah, it is going to be buy or sell, but it doesn't mean the market has to move up or down. Whoa, man. Whoa, hold on. See, once you understand behavior, the market don't have to go anywhere. Or the market cannot even be where you anticipate it going. It ain't even there yet. You're waiting for it to do that. And then when it does that, then you get into the trade. What does that sound like? Again, both are in line with behavior. Both things I just explained, both of them represent two different perspectives of behavior. When the market has so much momentum in it that it stabilizes the movement, do you realize what happened? All right, let me see if I can test y'all on this, right? Let's see what this is going to do. Let's see where this is at. 5-4, 5-3. All right, cool. Is this going to stay in this box? Is this going to stay in the box, or is the candle going to come back down? You'll answer accordingly. Is this going to stay in the box, or is the candle going to come back down? And it's the candle right here I'm talking about. Putting the arrow there so that you don't make no mistakes. Oh, Mark, I don't know which candle you were talking about. This one. Is this going to stay above and stay in the box, or is it going to come down? Put your answer in the chat right now. 10 seconds left. And you see what happened. Closed at 1.13251. Stayed in the box. Stayed in the box. This is a good one because this one is mixed, which is what I was expecting. So Bilal says it's going to go back down. Rose says it's going to stay in. Ray Young said nope. Mo says it's going to stay. Maria said it's going to stay. Carrie says it was going to go down. Cool. This is what I was expecting. Courtney's like, yeah, it's going to stay. Oh, man. Y'all funny. So it stayed in the box, but let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Why do y'all believe that it stayed in the box? Why would the market come up here, right? It went as high as 5.4 on this candle, the one before it. The low point was 4.1. So this literally moved up 13 micro pips on this candle. 13 micro pips up here. And then on the next candle, it stayed in the box, stayed above the line. Why do you think the market did that? Very good. The position change. Position change. And he said it was still a toss up, but yeah. Shawnee, trying to predict can cause some bad habits to form, right? Very true, which is exactly why we're not predicting. We're watching what the market is doing, and we're gaining understanding why I did it. So what I do when I do the exam is I question you before the outcome comes, because I want to see what your response is based on what you're seeing. And I have to keep reiterating this because I want y'all to understand that there's no right or wrong answer. It's just what you see. And I want to know what you're looking at. I want to know what you're seeing. So you see how, like, when I asked just now, you see how Roe responded? And he said the position changed. That has a lot to do with why. That has so much to do with why it stayed in the box. Let me elaborate. Look at this. Look at what Mo says. Just read what he's saying. The position changed during stability. Now, what stability is there? Hold on. Let's talk about it. What stability do we have? And you better get it right. What stability do we have? What layer? Come on, y'all. What layer do we have? Jay Carly going in. I'm going to put that up in a second. The definition of stability. But I want y'all to respond to what I just asked. What stability is there? What stability do we have? And I even helped y'all. What layer of stability do we have? This is going to be a big light bulb for a lot of y'all. Come on, y'all. What layer of stability do we have? Mo says layer 2. Which layer is that? Bilal said cluster. Close. What do you need before cluster? And Maria, you're partially right. Shani said phase 2. Shani, same question. In phase 2, which layer for horizontal? Which layer do we have? Bilal, keep going. What does slow movement produce eventually? Come on, y'all. See, sometimes it's so simple yet that you overlook it. Jesus, thank you. Oh, like we got range. We got range. So what did the market do when it moved into a new position? What did it do? It did exactly what it was doing already. It moved to a new position and then it ranged. What was the high here? 5.4. Close at 5.3. How big was this candle? 3 micro pips. What's our range? 4 micro pips or less. So from top to bottom, where this ended, which was 5.3, to where this ended, which was 5.1, that's 2 micro pips. It went as low as 5.0, so it actually touched the strike and it ended at 5.1. So if this stays above and stays in the box, it makes sense that it's because we have a range already. That's why it would stay in the box. That's why. So we already had that existing behavior. That's why we knew why it would stay in the box. See? And again, it's not that we are trying to forecast that and then turn that into a trade, because there's no setup there for a trade. That's not a trade setup. So there's nothing to do, but we still want to understand why. See? We want to understand why. Let me come back. Yeah, I know. And I do that on purpose. I purposely try to trip y'all up. Yep. Can the MRMH get stale? You mean can the behavior change? Yeah, of course. What would make the MRMH stale? That's the question. What would make the MRMH stale? And this is an excellent response to that question also. She says it can, but it hasn't. The behavior hasn't changed since the MRMH. Bingo. Yep. So again, it's always what we currently see. And The market, remember that the market aligns itself first, and then a trade comes and aligns with the market. Excuse me. The trade has to align with the market, not the other way around. So when a trade sets up, the market already has to have the behavior that we need. Am I making sense? And we know what we need for the trade to set up. You need position. It has to be in position. Parameters need to be met. All of those things, right? But that needs to take place when the behavior is right, in the right environment. What is the right behavior? Range, clusters, the barrier being held and respected. Now, when that aligns with the position, that's when the trade sets up. And you already know the outcome of the movement because that's what the market's doing already. So you're not waiting for the trade. You're waiting for the market to present the right environment, then the right behavior. Once it does that, the trade comes or it doesn't. If the trade comes, we know that that's the trade to be in because it's the right time to be in. It ain't the other way around. So never under any circumstance are we looking for a trade. The trade either comes and it sets up during the environment and behavior that gives us what we need, or it doesn't. And if you keep it as simple as that, that's how you keep your vision clear. Because when you observe, you're looking at everything you should be looking at simultaneously. And you're looking at nothing you shouldn't be looking at. When we observe, it's trades all day. But it ain't trades we should be in. Why not? Behavior's off. This ain't the right environment. We in the gray. We need to be in the green. So you see how simple it remains? It just stays simple. Stay simple. Yep. Did I ask y'all about this one? I don't think I asked y'all about this one. I meant to ask about this one too. Whether this was going to stay in the box. Who saw the 1050? This one right here. Who saw, did any of y'all see this one? Because I'm curious to know if there was any pricing on it. Even though this right here, yeah, I mean the barrier right here is not where it should be, but the behavior overall, we in the range. So this is what this example here of having range but not having the barrier where it's supposed to be. So you don't have RCB fully, regardless. But I was curious to know if this one actually had any pricing on it when it opened up. This one. Here, let me move this over here. All right, quick exam. Do y'all think that is this candle that we're currently on going to end red or blue? That's the question. Is this going to end red or blue? This current candle. This one. Is it going to end red or blue? Let's see what y'all say to that. Rose said red. Rose like, I'm going opposite today. He's like, I'm going against the grain. Maria's blue, Antonio's blue, Ray's blue. Blues have it. All right. Carrie's like, I'm gonna wait till it close. All right, it closed. All right, blue. Oh man. I'm just messing with Carrie. All right, that was a good one. That was a good one. Now, why do y'all think it ended blue? Tell me why y'all believe that it ended blue. These are good questions I'm asking y'all, man. These are market questions. Why do y'all think it ended blue? That would, and it's funny. I even asked that. This would have been a good one to ask if it was going to stay in the box, because it definitely pushed right up to the strike. Sure did. Misspelled blue. Yeah, silly. And yep, you're right, Chip. Chip said blue, but it don't matter if it stays in that box. Yes, indeed. Rose said, not sure why, but maybe because the position changed back to where it was previously. Ooh, hold on. Whoa. So, Ro, are you saying that it came up to the previous? Well, I mean, you could call it a barrier, even though it's not the one we used, but it came up to the previous position where it was. That's what you're saying, right? Very good. And no, it's not too far back because of, all right, it's not too far back because of the environment we're in. Mm-hmm. Yep. Very good. Very good. Very good, man. I have your thinking. I have your thinking, and that's what you have to do when you are looking at the market. Think about what you're looking at, and stuff starts to make more and more sense. This week, overall, there have been moments. There have been moments, and I told you that I've been getting up around 2 o'clock in the morning and observing. Well, at least I've been trying to. I can't front. I don't always get up at 2. On several days, I did not get up at 2. But when I've been watching, yeah, there have been moments, but I would say overall there wasn't significant periods of time where momentum was present. And I'm talking about the momentum that we want to see for vertical. Like today, for example, there was a lot of reversal energy, just in general. What day was it when the FOMC was doing what they was doing? Was that today or yesterday? It seemed like that was today. Was that this afternoon? I think that was this after. No. That I think that was yesterday because I think I was on coffee and charts. So I think that was yesterday when with the FOMC stuff. You had some volatility come in the market, but there wasn't a long period of time with momentum. Yeah, and this is what I've kind of been seeing also. Right, the timing was off many times, and also it just wasn't the push that we want to see. Like you had the market do it a few times here and there, but we needed to be there so that those strikes just get pushed through. That crossover just sets up, and it sets up with the momentum. Didn't really see a lot of that, to be honest. Yeah, this week I can say that from my observation, I didn't see a whole lot of momentum. Nope. But there have been moments though. So I don't want to just dismiss it like, nah, ain't no momentum all week. No, there were moments. Yep, there were definitely moments. But that was a good question. Yep. But I think I had mentioned this. I'm working on a project now that I will probably start releasing videos for next year. Trying to like wait until the new year. And I hate when I do this because when too much time go by, then I don't want to use the videos. Cause I'm like, those are old now. And I kind of like to do things like with fresh market activity, but there's a lot of value in what I want to talk about in the videos. And I'm talking about trade videos. But I'll see. I'll figure it out. I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna do it yet, but I am working on a project. And I do this all the time. So y'all just have to excuse me. I mean, I have whole projects that I finished and then I just deleted it because I didn't like I missed two videos, something like that. So my OCD just be up there. Like, nope, I don't like how this looks. No, I'm not. What happened to that video? No, I missed one of the recordings. I don't know. I lost it. Just yeah, and I've done that in the past. Whole projects was finished, and like I lost the footage for 2 or 3 videos. One time I lost footage for 6 videos. I was like, I'm not doing that. I just deleted it, the whole thing. So I mean, y'all kind of know at this point what you're dealing with when you're dealing with me. My OCD is crazy, but yeah, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. I know what has always worked in the past is when I actually record and then release the video. But like when I record videos and then just create the library for the videos and then release them, like, so I have videos to release every day. That's what I try to do. So I can always have the content to release daily. Cause I like to create a video series with daily releases. I just like doing that. So like I said, you gotta bear with me. But I mean, and again, remember that I only do projects to elevate your understanding of the market. I'm not doing projects just to do projects. You know, I don't have to do a project to show and to prove what I'm capable of doing. It ain't about me. It's not about me. That's one of the reasons why I had stopped doing projects for a minute. All right, here's a test. This right here, is the market going to push above this line? Here's an exam right here. Is the market going to push up? Is it going to push up? And is it going to stay up? So here, let's watch it. So right now it's currently 1.3312. 23 seconds left. Started at 1.3302. It's currently on the strike. It's currently 1 micropip above the strike. It's currently 2 micropips above the strike. It's currently 1 micropip above the strike. And it stayed above. Stayed above by 1. Let me see what everybody said. All right, Mo, have a good night, man. Mo's like, you got me up late tonight, man. So let's see. We had Ro, Chip, Ryan, Maria. Carrie says yes this time. And Ray Young said nope. All right. All right. Let's talk about it. So it ended 1 micropip above. Why? Why did it do that? Why did it do that? And how far up did it go? It only went up by 2 micropips. Okay. So literally that candle ended where it went. It ended where it went. It remained where it went. Thank God for that previous candle. Yep. So why do y'all feel that it stayed above? Why did it pretty much stay where it went? That's the question. Because that's what it did. It stayed where it went. It went up to 1.2, stayed at 1.1. Why did it do that? Ooh, this is good. This is good. This is going to spark another question. Now, Gary says momentum kept it up enough. Who agrees with that? He said momentum. Who agrees? This is good. This is going to be good. Oh, I see something else that's good. Who agrees with momentum kept it up? Say yes or no. Ray agrees. Come on, y'all. Don't be scared to answer. Ro agrees. Orion agrees. Jay Carly agrees. Chip said barely. So Chip, is that a no? Or is it a yes? Chip trying to straddle the fence. Carrie said the previous candle carried over. Maria, she giving the honest answer. She said, hey, I don't know. And that's all right. See, this is why we have the discussion afterwards, because we're gonna elevate off of this. Anyone else? So from the looks of it, oh, okay, let me read what you said. Was interesting. I have another window open on demo. It says it closed on the line, which tells me we wouldn't have been in this trade at all. Ah, interesting. Oh, you mean on the chart? On the demo chart, it closed on the line? Okay. I got you. Aha. Aha. This is my question. Aha. Come on, Shawnee. Come on, OG. That's my question. You said momentum. What momentum? Momentum ain't there yet. Hold on. See, this is why it's important that we talk about these things, because we want to be clear. So, all right. What I did see Orion said earlier, and it confused me when you said that you agree, Orion. This is what you said first. You said the market is stable. Yes, it was. The movement is stable. Yes. But is there momentum? Not yet. Not yet. And I wanted to see what y'all said, and I wanted to see if y'all were going to stick to it. And y'all did. Y'all stuck to it. Yep. Bingo. Listen. What environment are we in? So hold on. All right, look. This is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. What environment are we actually in? What did I say about momentum? How many of these big candles do you see? And then look at all the other candles. Look at all of these candles, and then look at this one. And then now look at these. What is that telling us? It's telling us a lot. How we got momentum? How? All we have is one big candle. That's it. And I love this because this is forcing y'all to see. You have to see this. Look, just look. This looks like an eyesore in the midst of all of this. Smaller, even these. Some of them are a little bigger, but overall, they're smaller, even though it's diagonally moving upwards. The candles are still smaller. Then you got one big candle. Then they start to get smaller again. They're going back to what they were already. So this couldn't possibly be momentum, because momentum is the environment. Whoa. Momentum is the environment. It's not a candle. This is good stuff, y'all. This is good. Are y'all paying attention? Come on now. Look, Shawty getting at y'all. Oh. Shawty, like I told y'all this was going to happen. Oh, man, this is good. I love it. This is good, y'all. This is good. Look at Jay Carly. Oh, man. Yes, he definitely is. I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy. Oh, snap. Yep, no momentum, y'all. Mm-mm. Oh, yeah, you know it. You know it. You know he was laughing, definitely. He's like, I told y'all about that momentum shit. Oh, snap. That's funny. But this is good though. Y'all see how good this is, yes? This is good. And this is exactly why when people, when you give somebody information and they don't take time to train on the information, it's very easy to slip into what you think that it is. And that's what Shawnee is saying about being subjective. See, you take the limited understanding that you actually have, and then that becomes your understanding. You see what I'm saying? But if it's limited, then that means it's not the full clarity. It's not the full understanding yet. But this is good stuff, man. This is good stuff. Yep. So again, and look at what happens after that momentum candle. What happens after the big candle? Look at what the market does. It goes right back to doing what it was doing. Market's like, I don't know what y'all thought. Who said momentum? Who said that? Very good. Very good. But this is a good observation because I was doing a lot of exams tonight, and I like what you guys were responding with. For the most part, we're all like in alignment, and there's a lot of synergy, and that's what I always want to make sure is there. I'm also training and conditioning you all to not be afraid of giving a response. See, you know why you scared to respond for some of you? Because you scared to be wrong. You know why you scared to be wrong? Because you don't want to lose a trade. Whoa. You didn't think about it like that, right? But that's why you scared to answer. Because in your mind, you're like, wait, what if I was in this trade? I don't want to lose. So you don't want to answer. You see what I'm saying? But I don't want you to even look at this exercise like that. When I ask you the question, it's a market question. It has nothing to do with a trade. And the majority of the time, there's no trade involved in anything that's happening that we're looking at. So when I'm asking you the question is just simply based on what you're seeing in the market. That's what I'm trying to get to. I want to know what you're looking at. What are you seeing? And that's where I ask the question. It's a market question. Make sense? Yep. It does make sense. Definitely does. Definitely does. Yeah, but there's some good stuff coming, man. As if it can get any better. This stuff is remarkable. What we're doing is crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, right. Right. And see, and remember that like there is no wrong. There's no right or wrong. It's vision, it's sight. You're becoming more aligned with the market after each exercise. That's what's happening. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree, Bob. Yep. All right, let's see. Definitely do. Definitely do. You would think I went to school for it. But all I did was study the market and study people. That's all. I mean, mainly I studied myself. You know what's funny? I've gained a lot from just studying me. This is what I said earlier too about when you train and you work on mindset. When you're working on your mindset, you're working on yourself. And all of these things start to open up and be revealed to you about you. So when I talk about what people do, I can talk about it because I did it. See? And even if I didn't do it, I'm capable of doing that because I'm a human being. We're all capable of doing the same things, which is why we have to condition ourselves to not even create the habit of wanting to do certain things. See, like creating bad, it's bad to create a bad habit because it's hard to break it. It's not that you can't break a bad habit, but it's hard to break a bad habit. That's just as much work, if not more, than it was to create the habit. It's going to take more work to break it. So who want to do double work? So first you're going to create a bad habit, then you got to do the work to break the bad habit that you created. I'm not trying to do mad extra work. Just don't create the bad habit, period. Don't do it. Yep. Yep, they did. Very, very, very good. Well spoken. Exactly. Phase 3 is not the protocol. Phase 3 is the last part of the protocol. Listen, phase 3 only happens if phase 1 and 2 is there. So all these trades you thinking that you're seeing, nope. Nope. You didn't do the prerequisite work. Mm-hmm. 100%. Protocol involves no guesswork. That's a fact. Yep. Like the exercises. Absolutely. She said, at least we ain't clicking in and praying. Exactly. Yep. Very good. Right. Exactly. If this was guesswork, majority wouldn't have the same answer. Exactly. Let the Jedi work. Yep. Yep. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Let's go. All right, y'all. So, did you have any other questions? Especially if anyone is new. If you know, I know that there'd be a lot of people in the background. They don't say nothing. They just be watching. One of these days, you'll ask a question though, and you'll get the light bulb moment. Something will turn on for you. If you're not in training yet, you see, it pays to be in training. Pays to be in training. Yes, it does. Get the direction and the guidance that you need, man. Don't start with the bad habits, and don't start off wrong. Don't do it. Start off right. Yeah, this is too. See, like what we can do here on NADEX, this is too powerful for you to mess it up. Don't mess it up, man. Nope. Don't mess it up. It's too powerful. This is good stuff. All right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here, man. What time is it? 11:23. Yeah, I'm about to go get some chocolate chip ice cream. Nah, I'm wrong for that. I'm eating ice cream at 11:30. That's too late. That ain't too late, right? Nah, cause I'll be up like another hour. Maybe I just drink some alkaline water and go to bed. Like, let me see. Alkaline water or chocolate chip ice cream? Decisions. All right, y'all. We're gonna wrap it up. So this is live market observation number. What is this? Oh, this 40. What is this? 48? Hold on, y'all know I like to get it right. I don't know what this is. I think it's 48. Is it 48? Yes, 48. Orion said both. That sounds like a plan. I'm doing both. Chocolate chip ice cream and alkaline water. There we go. Carrie said, never too late for ice cream. All right, yeah, we on the same page. Yes, indeed. Look, Angel Greedy too, talking about both. Y'all is funny. Oh, snap. All right, y'all. So I will see y'all on tomorrow. I'll do coffee and charts because it's Friday. So I gotta do something in the daytime. And maybe next week I'll bring back the podcast. I know I keep saying that, but I gotta find time, you know? But we'll get to it. We'll get to it. All right, y'all. I'm out. Mark Fuller, TeamAlliance. You know what it is. Deuces. Dom de Marco. Dom de Marco.